In this video, I want to go over Flying Research's weekly newsletter. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller. I make YouTube videos showing you how to make more money on Merch by Amazon and Etsy. If you like this kind of content and you get any value out of this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and like the video. Now, before we get into the newsletter from Flying Research, I just want to do a quick sales update. So it is the 2nd of February, 5:25 p.m. and I'm sitting at 34 sales, $43.97. That's going to put me at $88 for the month of February. If you want to follow me on Instagram, where I post my daily sales for both Merch by Amazon and Etsy, the link is in the description. I also post gym pics, family pics, entrepreneur pics, just like my life down here in Mexico. I'm born and raised in Mill Valley, California, but I've been living in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for the past 18 years. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the weekly newsletter from Flying Research. They put this out every week and it comes on a Friday. That's when I'm recording this. This video will probably come out on Saturday. So this is POD report number 21, and it's actually a pretty good one this week. The past two I don't think have been as good as this one. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the news for Merch by Amazon for this week is that there's new mock-ups on Amazon. I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but I've been seeing this on a lot of my shirts. So right here it says Amazon is continuously improving its merch program. For about a week now, some sellers have seen featured mock-ups. And it's likely that Merch will eventually roll out this feature as a standard for every project in its program. They're saying that the reason we speculate that this move by Amazon Merch is an attempt to address the issue of high return rates. Hopefully that is the case, because I've been getting a ton of returns, especially last month. And then right here, we're going to see at the end, some merch designers have already reported a decrease in sales since the introduction of the mockups. Now me, that has not been the case. I had a great January. I actually even sold more shirts in January than I did in December, and I made more royalties in January than I did in November. So far it's a really good 2024 for me. Hopefully that can continue. But yeah, so basically there's new mockups. I don't know if you see them or not. Then the next thing they are talking about is the trend. So the trend right now is basically 100 days of school, Valentine's Day, Black History Month, which we kind of already know. Me personally, I've never really had too much success with the Black History Month niche. I've just found it kind of hard to like niche down, cross niche, but maybe you can have more success than me. And then they're talking about some deleted designs. So I guess there's some major event in Europe called Carnival. I thought Carnival was in Brazil, but what do I know? And so basically these M&M shirts, I mean, these have been around forever, even when I first started on Merch by Amazon, and they never got taken down. But as of late, according to this newsletter, they are saying that these designs are getting taken down, and for obvious reasons. I mean, this is a total infringement on M&Ms, the candy, the chocolate, so definitely don't want to do anything like this. But now let's go ahead and get into the niche report, because every week they give out a niche, sometimes even two niches, and usually the niche is very low in competition, which is right up my alley. It's evergreen niche, low in competition. So the niche that they have for us this week is sim racing. And basically sim racing stands for simulated racing. Well, let me just read it for you. So at a glance, sim racing, short for simulated racing, is a form of competitive video gaming that closely simulates auto racing. So we know that, any type of video game niche does really well on Merch by Amazon, but it emphasizes realistic racing experiences and skill-based competition using specialized equipment and software to mimic the physical and technical aspects of real-world racing. Sim racing stands at the intersection of technology, gaming, and motorsport, offering an accessible and detailed way to experience the thrills of racing without the physical risk and high costs associated with the real thing. So basically, you can race like you're in a car race, but not crash, is what I'm getting out of it. Now the search volume, we're going to see that the peak is in February, so right now, and in December, so for Q4. And I thought this graph was actually pretty interesting, because we can see that this is really ticking up over the past, 4 years or so. This trend is definitely going up. You could probably even draw a trend line and connect these two lines right here, or tops. So this trend is moving in the right direction. And if we look at the key metrics, we're going to see that in the U.S. markets, there's 4,700 products on Amazon, 840 clothing products. But what we really care about is how many Amazon merch shirts there are, and there's only 53. And when I go back to the internet right here, and I just go ahead and I click on, I went to this website right here. You guys have seen me use this one before. It's a Merch Informer website. I usually like to pop in niches, so like sim racing, hit search. We're going to see that. Here it's saying that there's only 100 results, and when it's like going down vertical like this, that's usually always a good sign that's low in competition. And right here we can see right away the new mockups that this newsletter is talking about. So this one right here, 219, 5 reviews. I mean, that's a really good VSR. This one right here, 277. Here's another one, 5 million. So the first two are looking pretty good. Competition is also low on the other platforms like Etsy. So right here we're going to see 1,000 results for sim racing t-shirt. Redbubble, I think there was 597 if my memory is correct. Yes, 597. Looks like stickers and t-shirts are selling well there. TeePublic, we can't see the amount of competition. We can just see what some of the designs look like. So definitely a competition that is low, definitely a niche that is low in competition, trending upwards and getting sales. So I think this is a really good one for us Merch by Amazon sellers. Let's go back to the newsletter and take a look at some more information about this niche. So here are some keyword top performers for Google and for Amazon. So obviously sim racing cockpit, rig, setup, wheel, shifter, seat, chair. Let's take a look at some of the facts. So niche for all marketplaces. Yeah, so there's definitely auto racing is very popular in Europe and other countries, so this makes sense. And the fact 2, clear uptrend and still trending topic in the gaming scene. You probably won't have to do ads for this niche because it's just so low in competition, so that's a bonus right there. But if we take a deeper dive into this niche, we're going to see what some of the best sellers are. And what this made me think about right away was the video that I put out a few days ago about some of the popular design phrases. So remember, if you watched that video, I was talking about like just a girl, that was one. Another one was like eat, sleep, repeat, like right here, this. So what I would do is I would watch that video and, take that niche and put it into those design phrases. So like first we have the eat, sleep, like this one that's already there, but probably just a girl won't work, but you can do just a boy who loves sim racing. Another one was I like sim racing and maybe 3 people. Sim racing is my therapy. You can just go to Amazon and just see what some of those popular design phrases, styles are, and then all you have to do is just pop in sim racing and you might have a good shot at getting some sales. So let's see what it says here. So comment, motorsport is a costly hobby that few can afford in real life. This is why over the past few years sim racing has been gaining traction. So it's expensive, but if you do video game style, you kind of get the same thing without the cost or having to crash. Thanks to advancement in software and hardware, enthusiasts can now experience the thrill of motorsports. Okay, when creating designs, focus on racing elements, but steer clear of direct references to series like Formula 1 or NASCAR. Okay, so this is definitely want to stop here and mention this. So yeah, obviously this should be a no-brainer, but you don't want to do anything that has to do with professional sports like Formula 1, NASCAR. It's one of the rules that I have. I stay away from anything that has to do with like Dallas Cowboys, New York Yankees, Barcelona, soccer, Formula 1, NASCAR. Just steer clear of that stuff. Also incorporate video game elements such as sim racing. Since sim racing is entirely virtual, since online competition is a key aspect of where crashes are a frequent occurrence, integrating inside quotes and terms from the sim racing community can add an authentic touch to your design. So here are some other like phrases that we could use. Now I haven't checked these for trademarks, so you have to do your research there. But I survived the first corner, hug the apex, not reality. My sim rig cost more than my car. So here are 3 design ideas that you can use. Let's see what else they have. So they have some single word keywords, some long tail keywords. And then my favorite part about this newsletter is that they give us an example listing. So here's the brand title. They're going with sim racing, simulator, cockpit, esports, racer experience. So kind of like keyword stuffing, which is fine. I do it all the time. Here they have a couple bullet points, bullet 1 and 2. And here's their new grading system. So they're giving this niche a 6, 9 for potential. Probably could give it a 10 in my opinion, and probably even higher than a 7 for organic. But their new scoring system from 1 to 10, 1 is bad, 10 is great. And then they also give you a little clip art. So when you subscribe to Flying Research, you're going to get this newsletter, but then they also give you this little clip art. One thing that I thought about right away is you can use like the pulse. So that's another very popular like design style. You guys have seen that before. You have the pulse and like the basketball in the middle or whatever niche. So you can do like a pulse and then take this, put it in the middle, and then continue with the pulse. Or maybe even like the evolution. So how you have the monkeys that kind of slowly turn into like a human being. You can do like those monkeys slowly turn into this clip art right here. So this is actually a pretty good clip art. The ones before I don't think were actually really that good, but this one looks very usable. So yeah, so that is the newsletter for this week. In my opinion, it's a really good one, and I really like this niche. Definitely something that has potential. But now let me go ahead and show you how I use Flying Research. So if you guys have seen me do these videos before, I like Flying Research. I'm a happy customer of it. That's why I like promoting it. But the main reason why I like it is because I like this Seller Trends tab right here. So if you go to Seller Trends, then you go to United States, T-shirt newest, and then I like to have it also on I think 1 week. If my internet would just work. Okay, well, it's kind of taking its sweet time. But basically, you just have it set up like this, and then here we can see what the newest trending designs are. And the most popular one is this I Stand with Texas. So I saw this starting to trend about a week ago. Me personally, I did not jump on it because, I'm just so busy with other niches. I'm mainly focused on like 2024 niches, 2025 niches, things like that. So I didn't want to jump on it. Also, I think it's safe, but it's kind of in like a gray area. Probably some people are going to say like, it's not safe because it's, I forget that one, human tragedy. It's messing with human tragedy. Basically, this has to do with the immigration problem that is on the border of the United States and Mexico, so Texas. So there's been a lot of TikTok videos, news videos talking about how, a lot of Texans are trying to just hold the line, basically, and not let illegal immigrants come into the state. So that's why this is trending, because this is a very big news topic in the United States. But so, I don't know, comment below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this niche is safe? Do you think it's a gray area? I think it is safe, kind of in a gray area. But me, I just have so many other niches that I'm messing with right now, so I don't really want to, jump on it. But that's just my opinion. Now, the other ones that I also saw are ones that you definitely want to stay away from. So like this Travis one. So the Super Bowl is coming up. My Niners are in there. Hopefully we can beat the Chiefs. They beat us last time. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. But yeah, you definitely want to stay from anything that has to do with like Chiefs. Travis Kelce, number 87. Definitely too risky in my opinion. There was another one that I also saw. Okay, so this one right here, Spugs. This is a coach for the Chiefs. You don't want to mess with that. You can see it right here in Spags. In Spags We Trust. You can see the coach. Go Mr. Swift. Don't want to do stuff like that. But the majority of them are all going to be these I Stand with Texas. All right, so if you think it's safe, then you can jump on it. Don't do stuff like this. And then we're starting to see some of those St. Patrick's niches popping up. So this is why I like Flying Research, and this is how I use it. If you're interested in signing up, I do have an affiliate link in my description. So if you just go to any one of my YouTube videos or this one that you're watching right here, click on the description. You're going to see this Flying Research link right here. If you click on it, it will take you to this page right here. Now, it is an affiliate link, so if you do sign up using my link, I do get a small commission. But the package that I'm using is this one right here for $18.33 a month. And the reason why I don't like the other ones is because all I really care about is the seller trends. The other ones give you like AI stuff, trademark stuff. I'm not really too interested in that. I just want the seller trend, so that's why I just go with this one right here. So if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and sign up. If not, it's all good. That is going to be the video for today. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell, like the video. I appreciate all your guys' comments and all the support that I've been getting on these videos, and just supporting my content on like Instagram and TikTok as well. I put out a short today. It's doing well. So just thank you so much for supporting me. Really appreciate it. Make sure to comment below. I love reading your comments. I will personally respond to every one of your comments. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.